Hello, everybody. Welcome to Levitated. I am so excited for those of you that are joining live and those of you that are watching the replay. So I invite you now just to come into the body, to come into the breath. Closing your eyes, placing a hand on your heart, maybe two, and noticing the breath. There's no need to alter it or change it. Just observe. How am I breathing? Am I breathing through the mouth, through the nose? Am I breathing into the belly or into the lungs? Or maybe more shallow in the throat? There is no right or wrong way. Giving yourself permission to be right here, right now. Allowing the day ahead and the day behind to dissolve. And coming into gratitude for this now moment. Gratitude for our internet connection. Gratitude for the space in which you are in. For the silence that has been given to you. And gratitude for your connection to receive. Your ability to let go and be. As you move into this state of calmness, find joy in your heart. Our session today, I'm going to walk you through a little bit about the chakra system, if it's new to you, or if it's old, a refresher, a little bit about Reiki. And then I'm going to bring you on a journey into the body, a journey into the earth, into your chakra system, and from there into the clouds, into space, into all that you need to receive today. And upon returning back to planet Earth from our travels, I'm then going to tell you a little bit more about why we're all here live and in the recording. So as you feel joy in your heart and gratitude in your mind, I want you to begin to think of an intention for this journey. Where it is that you need guidance or support or love to be held. calling into your mind now your intention for this session, what it is that you are hoping to receive. It can be anything: physical, mental, emotional, spiritual. And you're all on mute, so I invite you to claim your intention out loud, allowing these vibrational frequencies of your voice to move outside of the body, through time and space, into the quantum field in which these frequencies will be matched and returned back to you. Now, a little bit about the chakras. Chakra is Sanskrit for spinning wheel. And so there is no such thing as matter. There is only energy and frequency. And energy and frequency is always in motion. And so when you look at your physical body, you have 7 main chakras that move from the base of your spine, your root chakra, all the way up to your crown chakra. They move all the way up through your spine, and they spin kind of like gears in the car. So if one chakra is all jammed up, then the other ones are also going to feel jammed up. And so I work with the 9 major ones. So there's 2 chakras that I work with in addition to the 7 main in your spinal column. I work with the one below called your Earth Star chakra, and that's about a foot into the ground beneath you, whether you're sitting or standing. And then also your Soul Star chakra, which is about a foot above your head. And so in the Energetic Revival Alliance Levitated, we are going to be moving from your Earth Star chakra week by week to your root, to your sacral, your solar plexus, your heart, your throat, your third eye, and your crown. The reason why we start at the bottom is because we want to build a strong foundation. And so when you're a child or an infant or in the womb, your chakra system is developing. And it develops in this order, from the bottom up. So upon your conception, from the moment the sperm enters the egg, and the entire time that you are held in your mother's womb, your Earth Star chakra is developing. This is your divine connection to the feminine Mother Earth. And so there's questions that you can ask yourself, or your mom or your dad or your care provider from when you were a child, about what it was like when you were in the womb. Was the woman carrying you? Did she feel safe? Did she feel loved? Did she feel nurtured? All these feminine aspects. And so if your Earth Star chakra, if you were in a pregnancy that was difficult, challenging, if there was emotional trauma going on in the world around your mother or the person who birthed you, then you may feel to this day a disconnect from Mother Gaia, a disconnect from your nurturing self, a disconnect from your ability to be held, to receive, because it is the feminine task of receiving. And so you can close your eyes and tune in with your Earth Star right now. A foot beneath the surface in which you are positioned on. Connect with the Earth Star here. Connect with this feminine, nurturing energy. And there's no right or wrong way to feel here. There just is. So allow yourself to observe. And then we move up from the earth star into the root chakra. The root chakra is at the very base of your spine. This develops when you are born, so from age 0 to age 1. And this is your connection to the masculine earth. The masculine's job here, your masculine center, is if you are protected, if you are physically safe, if you are physically fed. And so you can kind of tune in here again with your eyes closed, connecting at the base of your spine here and asking yourself, your body's cellular memory. When I was a newborn baby, was I fed? Was I warm? Was I protected? And then moving up from your root into your sacral chakra, this is your reproductive center. So your sacral chakra is developing from age 1 to 2. Your sacral holds your emotions. It holds your creativity, your ability to bring something new into the world. And so from ages 1 to 2, you're going to have a healthy sacral chakra if you are encouraged to play with your food as a baby, to make a mess, right? This is what it would look like at that age. You can create and see what it's like. If you can experiment, were you given different kinds of toys? Or were you left alone? Were you allowed to be messy? And then we move up into our solar plexus. This sits roughly at the base of your rib cage, between the base of your ribs and your navel. And so your solar plexus is your confidence center. So we move this sacral creation energy, like, okay, I can make a mess and it can feel good and I can make something new, to the solar plexus, where it's like, okay, now do I feel encouraged? Do I feel empowered to outwardly express this, or do I need to hide it? And so from ages 2 to 3, were you allowed to outwardly express yourself? Were you allowed to be noisy? Were you allowed to sing and dance and pick your clothes? And what did it feel like? And from the solar plexus, we move up to the heart. And your heart chakra sits very close to your physical heart. This is our relationship center, our love center. And this is developing from ages 3 to 4. You can ask yourself, was I loved? Did I feel love? And beyond the feeling of receiving love, were you able to outwardly express love? To hold your mom's hand, to hug who you wanted, there is a giving and receiving in the heart. There's not one or the other, there is both. And from your heart space, we move up the spinal column to the throat. The throat chakra sits at the throat. This is our communication center. This is the space where we can now speak our personal truth. It is also the energy to decipher truth from others. So, can you listen and decide what is true for yourself? Do you believe everything that you're told? Do you ask questions? And so the throat chakra is developing from ages 4 to 5. And so you can tune in with the body, with your throat, and ask yourself, when I was 5, was I allowed to ask questions? Was I allowed to sing, to yell, to scream? And if you weren't, that's okay. All of this energy, if there's blocks anywhere, it can be moved. None of this has to stay the way it is. And so as we move from the throat, we go up into our third eye chakra, the space between our two seeing eyes. Our third eye is our connection to our intuition. I like to think of it as our direct channel to our higher self. So the person who we were or are beyond this incarnation, the being that encompasses every single lifetime that we have ever experienced. And when we are in connection with our third eye, when we are in connection with our highest self, we can hear the wisdom. It may be whispers, maybe signs, maybe a gut feeling of, I shouldn't get in that taxi, I'll wait for the next one. If you hear these whispers, if you hear these calls and you follow through, then you're in a deep connection with your highest self. And if you hear them and ignore them, you're close. And if you don't hear them at all, you will. And so your third eye is developing from ages 5 to 6. So if you tap into this age 6, grade 1, kindergarten, grade 1, were you able to ask questions about these thoughts that came to mind, these unexplainable things? Were you encouraged? If you had a feeling, could you talk about it? If you had a question, were you allowed to ask more? And then we move to the crown chakra at the very tip of our head. The crown chakra is your connection to the divine, your connection to God, the source, creator, universe, whatever language you use to describe the creator. Your crown chakra is your portal between two worlds, the etheric and the physical. And so this chakra is developing between ages 6 and 7. And so you can tap into your crown at the top of your head and tap into 7-year-old you. What was your understanding of the universe and spirituality or God? Was this developed? Was this cultivated? Was this ignored? Was this never brought up? When you connect with your crown, you connect with your angels, your guides. Were they present when you were a kid? Are they present now? In the 8-week ERA levitated full program, we're going to move through each of these 8 chakras 1 week at a time, where you're going to come into a deep understanding of the influence that these chakras have over your life and your ability to unblock and maintain a stable, comfortable frequency. Each week we'll meet on Zoom, much like we are today. There will be a sisterhood formed. You will learn in depth about these chakras. You will receive deep energetic healing for each chakra. You will be given homework for a deeper dive. At home meditations and journaling to really understand who you are and what you need. And so the other element of this evening is Reiki, universal life force energy. It is the frequency of pure love. If you can imagine the feeling of pure love, an entire room of people absolutely devoted and loving on you. Or maybe a hug from your favorite grandmother, or the feeling when you look into the eyes for the first time of your firstborn child, or the feeling when you were a baby of your parent, so proud of you, so in love with you, so in awe by the creation of you. And so what I do with Reiki and what you will receive today is I will direct the Reiki energy. I will become a channel, and I will flow the Reiki energy from Mother Earth, the divine feminine creator, and Father Sky, the divine masculine creator, their 2 frequencies of love, merged with the frequency of love in my own heart. I will amplify it and send it through your entire chakra system, 1 chakra at a time, clearing out any blockages and allowing these spinning wheels to move fluidly and in unison. So Dr. Mikao Usui, I shouldn't say originally, but most recently, is the person who rediscovered Reiki and put it into a tangible practice. It is my understanding and belief that Yeshua, Jesus Christ, and the Essenes were using Reiki way back then. And so this is a quote from Dr. Mikao Usui. Reiki is love. Love is wholeness. Wholeness is balance. Balance is well-being, and well-being is freedom from disease. Like attracts like. If you vibrate higher, you will attract those frequencies into your life. And Reiki will help clear low vibrations and allow your chakras to emit a higher frequency. That is the end of my formal presentation. I now invite you to come into a deep state of being. Recalling your intentions that you made at the beginning of this session. Bringing those intentions to the forefront of your mind. Really sitting with what it is that you need, what it is that you desire. Sorry. And then coming into the breath, noticing the breath, feeling your chest rise and fall. And on your next exhale, I want you to release an audible sigh. Letting go of the day behind and the day ahead. And on the inhale, breathing in through the nose, filling the belly full. And then taking one last sip, filling yourself even fuller. And on the exhale, a slow and controlled release through the mouth. And then breathing in again through the nose, filling the belly full, and then filling the chest. Pausing at the top, allowing yourself to hold the breath. And when you're ready, a slow and controlled exhale through the mouth, releasing the day behind and the day ahead, pushing every last bit of breath out, and then pausing at the bottom, giving yourself a moment on empty. And when you're ready, calling the breath in through the nose, feeling it rise, feeling yourself fill. And when you think you can't take in any more air, one last little sip and holding on the top, allowing yourself to sit in the feeling of fullness. Noticing what it's like to be wholly full. And when you're ready, a slow and controlled release through the mouth. Letting it all go. Pushing it all out. And then pausing once again at the bottom. Observing the feeling of emptiness. What is it like to be without? And when you're ready, through the nose, calling the breath back in, filling the belly, filling the lungs, and once again pausing on full. Noticing this cycle of wholeness, taking in, and letting go, being without. When you're ready, a slow and controlled release through the mouth, letting go of all that you have held onto, pushing it all out, and pausing again at the bottom, holding the breath on empty, really giving yourself permission here to feel empty. What is it like to be without? And when you're ready, once again, calling the breath back in, filling the belly, filling the lungs, and pausing for a final time at the top. Seeing how long you can hold the breath here. How long can I sit with fullness until it becomes unbearable? How long can I have everything that I want before I must let it go? How long and how much room can I hold this for? And when you are ready, on the exhale, an audible sigh, letting it all go. And allowing the breath to return to its normal pace. As you come into gratitude here. Gratitude for this cycle. This cycle of letting go, being empty, calling in the new, and being full. Noticing that, like the chakras, the breath is always in motion, it's always spinning. And when we try to block this spinning, we try to stop this cycle of flow, we're stopping the receiving, we're stopping the taking in, we're stopping the fullness, we're stopping the empty, we're stopping it all. And so if you have been full and you're carrying too much, I invite you to let go. And if you have been comfortable on empty, afraid that you cannot take on any more, that you couldn't possibly carry more, I invite you to allow the new to come in and to bless you. To know that whatever you bring in, you do not have to keep. Returning flow to your life. And as you come into a place of gratitude for this cycle, for this breath, this rotation, this remembering of flow, finding gratitude for your body's ability to breathe, both with your consciousness and your unconsciousness. That you never have to be present for your body to remember to breathe. But there are moments when you can call in intention. And finding gratitude for your body's ability to get out of the way and allow you to drive the car. As you find gratitude for yourself, for your breath, for your body, begin to bring your attention to the base of your spine. Noticing at the base here, there is a cable attached to your root chakra. This cable is flowing down from your root and into the earth, and this cable has become very torn, almost gray and dull. The cable is frayed. It has been anchoring you onto the earth for some time now, and it is grown tired. And with gratitude for this anchor, this cable holding you here, I invite you to unclip it and drop it down into the earth, seeing it fall. And as it disappears from your sight, a new cable appears, all rolled up nicely. It is whatever color first comes to mind. It is shiny and glowing and perfectly wound and braided together. You bring this cable to the base of your spine and you attach it at your root chakra. Noticing the other end, there is an anchor. And I invite you to drop that anchor down into the earth. As the anchor moves past the crust and the bones of your ancestors through the bedrock and limestone, it makes its way to the center of the earth, the heart of Mother Gaia. As it anchors into her heart, into her love, Mother Gaia and her energy steps forward. And this cycle of the breath reminds her of the cycle of her life. For Mother Earth has seen many cycles, the rise and fall of great civilizations, ice ages, periods of stillness and emptiness. She has seen life return and warming come, and great floods wash it all away. To be without, frozen, and to be full in flood. Mother Earth has seen it all, and through her sight, she holds great wisdom. All these memories encoded in her heart where you have anchored in. And with this wisdom, there is love for all of the times she has given back to the surface, to the animals, the times that the trees bloom in spring and the pink buds open up and the squirrel finds the perfect peanut. Mother Earth has always provided. There is great love and great wisdom here in her heart, and she wishes to share that with you. And so you begin to pull this frequency of love and wisdom up your cord, moving past the center of the earth, past the bedrock and limestone, and into the bones of your ancestors. Here you connect with your ancestors. You connect with their wisdom, with their love, with all the divine unions of men and women coming together in love, in life force creation energy, where they've created new generations, new babies to love. Because you connect with their love, you connect with their laughter, all the stories they told, all the dances they danced, all the places they walked. And with this joy and love of the ancestors, you connect with the wisdom from the lessons that they learned, from the times that they fought, to the times that they went without. All of the lessons and wisdom and the love and joy all filter in to your cable, merging with the love and the wisdom of Mother Earth. And they move up this cable through the crust of the earth and into your root chakra. Here, this love and wisdom connects you with the feeling of stability, knowing that you are divinely protected and provided for. This love and wisdom infuses you with a sense of protection, a sense of safety, and a sense of gratitude for this protection. And in gratitude, you move this love and this wisdom up into your sacral chakra, in your womb space, your creation center receives this love and this wisdom, allowing you to feel lit up with your ability to make new things in this world, to dress yourself and adorn yourself, to have mind-blowing orgasms. This feeling of creation and your ability to outwardly express your internal desires, infused with the love and wisdom of Mother Earth and all of your ancestors. Pulling this frequency up into your solar plexus, your confidence center. Here, the love and wisdom of Mother Earth amplifies your confidence. She's never once apologized for taking up too much space or flooding the world with her tears, with her too much. And so she offers this to you, to be in all of yourself and all of your too muchness, to flood your world or freeze it how you need. It is up to you, and you are like the sun, glowing. And then this love and wisdom of Mother Earth and your ancestors pulls up into your heart space. Here, you feel the love in your own heart for all of the people, the beings, the plants, the animals that you have loved. And all of the love that you have received in this lifetime. The love from Mother Earth, the love from your ancestors and all their divine unions is amplified here in your heart, allowing you to remember that you are made of love. And with gratitude, pulling this frequency of love and wisdom up into your throat chakra. Here, feeling charged in your ability to communicate, your ability to speak your truth out loud. and your ability to receive new information, to witness others in their truth, to hold space for community, knowing that when you hold space, space can be held for you. And with gratitude, pulling this love and wisdom up into your third eye, allowing your intuition, your highest self to step forward. The remembering of the all of you is infused with the love and wisdom and the all of Mother Earth. You are supported. You are grounded. You are wise beyond measure. And your highest self is here to support you with her love and her wisdom. And with gratitude, pulling this frequency of love and wisdom up to your crown chakra, connecting you with Father Sky, shooting a beam of white light out your crown, beyond the room in which you are, through the sky, through the atmosphere, into the cosmos. Through time and space, this beam of white light reaches the Creator, the sea of white light, where there is only love. There is only love. And as you connect with this sea of white light, of pure Creator love energy, it flows down this beam of white light through the cosmos, back into our solar system, back onto planet Earth, through the clouds and through the roof of your home, back into your crown, where it merges with the love and the love and the wisdom of Mother Earth. You are now a being, a portal between two worlds, between the heavens and the earth, the above and the below. You are holding the grid. As you bring a smile on your face in this love frequency that is moving all the way through you, the beam of white light expands beyond the top of your head to encompass your entire body. And you begin to float outside of the physical body, hovering just above, allowing yourself to look down at your body. Look down at your beautiful face, at your beautiful hair. Take a deep, long look at your body, this avatar that you chose to walk this incarnation on earth with. And in gratitude, thanking the body for being here today. You remind the body that it is safe, and you begin to travel up this beam of white light. You move past the ceiling. You move past your home, noticing your community, where you live. You float up and up and up, and everything gets smaller and smaller until you move into the clouds. When you're in the clouds, it is warm and you feel at peace. As you move into the clouds, you notice a doorway. And you begin to make your way up towards the door. Noticing how tall the door is, how wide it is, what it is made of, if there's anything around the door, what the handle looks like. Is there a handle? Build this doorway with every little detail that you can. And really notice the feeling of this door. You make your way up closer and closer. And you begin to open the doorway, noticing if it's a handle, if it's a automatic door, however you need, if you need a key. What is required of you to open this door? And you begin to open it and make your way through the threshold. And you step into a beautiful meadow full of wildflowers and mossy green grass. On the outside of the meadow, there is a forest on two sides. And looking straight out beyond the meadow, there is a lake. Beyond the lake, beautiful backdrop of mountains. And the sun is setting and the sky is that magnificent orange and pink. You feel wholly loved and in awe of the magnificence of this beautiful space. You begin to make your way towards the water. And as you walk towards the water, you notice all of our sisters that are present in this journey. These beautiful sisters, these beautiful beings, all come to the edge of the water, and together we form a circle. We stand in circle, holding hands with one another, gazing into each other's eyes in divine love, acceptance, and appreciation. That we are never alone, and that we are all here to walk each other home. In sisterhood, we sit down in this circle. And together, we notice a white glowing orb coming from behind the mountains over the lake, directly towards us. This small orb of white light rests in the center of our circle, hovering above us. We make intentional connection with this orb. And as we breathe in, the orb gets brighter. And as we breathe out, the orb gets bigger. Breathing in, the orb gets brighter. And breathing out, the orb expands. Intentionally breathing here as you focus on this orb until the orb consumes us all. And we feel so much love inside the orb, like children under a parachute in gym class. We are connected in this bubble of pure love. And as we sit in this feeling of love and giggly, childlike wonder, we send out a beam of white light. This orb shoots straight up and opens the orb into a column. As we sit in this column of white light, we invite our soul group, our friends and family and loved ones from beyond the third density. Angels, extraterrestrials, your soul family. Knowing that this column of white light will reach them. And we all stare up. And then a ship appears. A beautiful, beautiful mothership hovering above us in this column of white light. And the underside opens up like a trapdoor. A staircase descends. And one at a time, beings in our soul group make their way down the staircase into our circle. And they begin to form a circle around us. As they circle us, they too join hands. In divine love. They are here with us today for you. As you connect with your soul group, you can now ask them to help you receive whatever it is that you set your intention on today. Ask them for guidance, ask them for love. And you sit here and you receive. as you receive the healing frequencies from your soul group, the staircase moves back up into the mothership. The mothership floats a little bit higher up, and your soul group, your star family, invites you to take a walk. And in gratitude, our circle dissolves. You are invited to go and explore this space alone or with one or more beings from the mothership. wherever you find yourself, your explorations, it is time to begin to return back to the circle, to the meadow in front of the water. In gratitude, taking a look around where you have ended up and retracing your steps as you journey back to the meadow. You form the circle with your sisters once again, and your soul group, your star family, surrounds the circle. And with their love, with their wisdom, an orb appears once again in the center of the circle. And with every inhalation, the orb gets brighter. And with every exhalation, the orb gets bigger. Breathing in as the orb gets brighter. Breathing out as the orb gets bigger, until the orb gets so big that it encompasses the circle of sisters and the circle of star family. And we are all engulfed and flooded with the feeling of pure love that this orb has washed over us. We turn to the outside circle, and in gratitude, we thank our star family, our soul group, for being here and providing the nourishment and love and wisdom that they have. And as their gratitude is reciprocated onto you, this orb of light blasts out a column of white light. In this column of white light, the mothership begins to float closer and closer within the column towards us. And as the mothership hovers right above us, the trapdoor on the underside opens and a staircase emerges. And one by one, our soul group, our star families begin to make their way back onto the ship, smiling and waving at us. And as the last one takes the last step back onto the ship, the staircase dissolves, the door closes, and the ship, without a sound, vanishes. The column of white light dissipates, and the orb returns to a small white light floating above the circle of sisters. And with gratitude, we thank this orb as it floats past the water, towards the mountains, and disappears into the starry night. With gratitude, we witness one another and we love one another. As we break hands, we look out at the water with gratitude for this journey. We then make our way back towards your doorway. Noticing what the door looks like from this side. Noticing how tall it is, how wide it is. If there's anything adorning the door. You make your way up. You open this doorway. Noticing if you need a key, there's a handle. Whatever technology is used to open the door, you use now. And you move through this portal in gratitude back into the clouds where it is once again warm. You close your doorway and you make your way through the clouds until the doorway dissolves. And you find that column of light that you entered the clouds in. And you step into this column of white light and you begin your descent through the clouds back onto the earth. You hover above the earth, and all of this love and all of this wisdom that you have received on this journey, you give back. Blessing the earth with this fifth dimensional frequency of love, unity, acceptance, and gratitude. Making your way down this beam, you find yourself floating over your community, closer to your home now. Moving through the roof of your home, back into the room in which you left your body. You notice your body, your third dimensional self. Before re-emerging with the body, observing her face, her hands, and giving love onto her. You love her. And in gratitude, re-emerging into this avatar. Deep breath in and let it all go. Bringing gentle movement back to your fingers and toes. Giving yourself a big hug here. We just moved a lot of energy. And when you're ready, having some water to ground yourself back on the earth. We are moving into a new world, and the old negativity will be left behind. Through the law of cause and effect, we can change the world, one person at a time. That's a quote by Dolores Cannon. And it is of my belief that this is true. And that what each and every one of you have done in this session is just that. We went into the fifth dimension. We felt the love. We felt the wisdom. We received this coding, this knowledge, this new frequency, and we traveled back into our earthly bodies, where we can now harness that in. It is no small act. It is no small service, what you have done this evening. And with great gratitude, I thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for being here on Earth at this time and helping Mother Gaia move into this new state of being, where we as the collective can live through the fifth dimensional world. We can witness, we can usher in, and we can be leaders of this new world, this better world, this happier, more peaceful world. And so I invite you all to join me for 8 weeks in the Energetic Revival Alliance Levitated, where we will make the world a better place, one person at a time. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.